All right. So I'm back.
Baladash, Malanore.
I've been away just for a moment or two.
For the Alliance.
But since I'm doing Argent tournament, I thought I'd start a new stream. It would make more sense for when I poured it over to YouTube or whatever.
Go with honor, friend.
Arcanon Poros.
All right.
Hello. Good luck, friend.
Yeah.
I'm listening. Farewell.
All right. So I got to start with the tournament, right? Right. Okay. Well, I'm not sure now when it comes to the Argent today. I'm not sure what characters I've done it with. I have to think about it, a little bit. Okay, skipping the pageantry. Okay, Stealth Kitty. Oh, I don't want stealth though, do I? I don't want stealth. Stealth would be a mistake. Stealth can create issues with a quest like this. So I just want... Alright. Alright, I'm getting Pandaren rep, I hope. I am. I guess it kind of makes sense to just refresh this. Because it kind of makes sense in a way, because I can keep hitting them, but actually it just occurred to me, since it's a DOT and it's a pretty powerful one, I should be putting it on all three of them. That is highly effective. I wish I'd thought of that before. But, you live and learn, by golly. So, okay, I got it. Alright. Got a bunch of stuff. And a couple of these heroic items. And Batchy, good to see you. Give you a lurk back.
Can I assist? The next we need.
And next challenge.
Are you up to the challenge? I will not hold back.
All right. All right. Well,
Prepare yourselves! I yield! I submit! Excellent work!
all right. There it goes. And all right, so
I am honored. Good luck, friend.
did I do it? Did I start it? Yes, it's up. He's up there. He's by the rafters. All right, you spoiled my grand entrance, rat.
Did you honestly think an agent of the Lich King would be bested on the field of your pathetic little tournament? I've come to finish my task.
Okay, finish your task.
This far... My rotting flesh was just getting in the way. I have no need for bones to best no man.
And more champion seals. Okay, lots of fireworks. All right, there we go. So, that appears to be everything. And, all right, now what's what around here? I guess I have to do the island, so the island will be first. So that'll be that. Okay. Okay. Well, that's where he is. All right. And I have to get some of these dudes. All right. Alrighty then. So I guess that's heading back then. Sure. Okay, I can do the melee next, I guess. And here we are. No fishing for shark meat or whatever. All right. Okay.
Baladash Malinore.
Okay.
Hello. Safe travels.
Okay.
Hello. A Shah fella.
Okie doke.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
All right, that's that. And
Work complete.
okie doke. Do I have the key quest? I do. I just did not get a key. Okay. Now I got one. Okay. Okay.
Work complete.
Okay. Okay, let's see how many keys. Should that be 4? That should be 4. No, that's 3. Okay. One more.
Salutations.
Okay. All right, that's number 4.
More work.
All right, there we go. Let's get out of here, he says. All right, go make a run for it, cool. You'll be fine until tomorrow. Okay, was that it?
Work complete.
Alrighty then. I gotta put this on here, right? Okay. How many can I get? Okay. All right. I just need 2 more, huh? Okay.
Work complete.
Okay. Blessing of peace. All right, well, that's all I can do. I'm out. So, I got a... All right, so somewhere here will be some commanders. All right. I really can wade right into this. Okay. Is that it? Oh. Well, I think that's it then. Ah! Hiccup. Well, well, well. Okay, so where am I heading here? I am heading the right way, I think. So, this will be Dalaran, far side of Dalaran, where I want to go. Oh, Citadel balcony, huh? Well, look at that. The purple parlor goes to the violet citadel. Alfred, what does he sell? Glass of Dalaran wine.
Be careful.
Yeah, I forgot about that. There's Caverns of Time portal here too. Go to the Violet Hold. I don't really want to do that. But anyway, I forgot the Purple Palace, the Purple Parlor. You can go up there for some reason. Oh, jeez. Okay. So, I'm actually here for a reason, though, and the reason I'm here is to get on the Griffin. And to go to K3, right? Okay. Now, I'm pretty sure that at K3 I can do that extra quest because that's what happens when you don't get much exercise. Okay. Well, I guess I have to, oh yeah, here's the daily. I can take it.
Interesting.
Overstock, you bet. I'm keeping it real. That's what I'm doing. Okay. Alright. I gotta get the net on here, right? So that I can... Okay, so, okay. Got it. Did I get him? I captured another one. Okay. It's one of the few things like that that's a cast that you can do. Alright, I think I've probably gotten them all now. I think I have. I think I've gotten them all. Alright. Okay, that's fine.
Work complete.
I do have to remember to do this, yeah? Okay. 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 And I've done that little thing. I get no rep for that. You do get 45 EXP for it until you're maxed out, though. That's kind of cool. I guess I can hearth back. Okay. Now, I know I can get something this time. I got 54 already. Must have had 51 originally.
What brings you here? Be careful.
All right.
Good luck, friend.
All right.
Anaria Shola. Salama Ashalanore.
Greetings. Be careful. Hello. Be careful.
King's honor, friend. Light bless you.
May the light embrace you. Lionis Akal.
All right. What am I flying around for?
Speak for yourself, thrall.
I hope you will see the merit of these events in time, Garrosh. We cannot win against the Scourge if we continue to war against one another.
All right. So,
Greetings.
I guess, let's see, some of these things can go up here. What's this? Tasty cupcake? Tasty cupcakes make you happy? I can learn this. Where did that must have just dropped? That must have been a random drop. Learning tasty cupcakes. It's the emotional cooking with feeling.
If you will follow me, then.
I wonder why they put this in unusual delights. It's just a feast. Chocolate cookie and delicious chocolate cake. All right. Okay. Anyway, random drops, whatever.
Light be with you. Safe travels.
All right, so I can get rid of this stuff. I got some grays, and I got those types of things. I don't know if those are okay. Everything else can be mailed out. I don't have any tea or caribou meat. Do I? I do have one. Okay, so all right. Okay. Anyway, now that I've done that, I just want one of these.
Go with honor, friend.
And I just want to go with all classes and page through. Page 3, page 4, nothing on page 4, lots on page 5. Okay. There's one. I can upgrade. That's all 90 now. Yeah, and there's a few on page 6. Yeah, you know, I really ought to, I've got, you know, I've got uncollected things. There's 83 things I could get. There's 10 more things I don't have. I don't have any of the rings. Oh, it's a trinket? Well, that's kind of interesting. There are, I guess, a couple of things that don't start out at PvP trinket. Dread Pirate Ring, that's from the Stranglethorn fishing tournament. one other neck piece that I don't have. Another trinket. Ghostly naval missions. I still haven't managed to get one of those missions. Or this one. I guess that's about it, though. It's all on the final page. The Spear of Rethu. And it starts out, it's 0 to 1. It's because it's a current level. Yeah. The fist weapons, I wish I had those, but I don't. And so Ghost Pirate Ring. Right. And are there any others? There's like 3 Ghost Pirate Rings, aren't there? 3, yeah. There's 3 you can get. Yeah. And then there's a Dread Pirate Ring, which is the other one, and it's unique equipped, and doesn't count as a Ghost Pirate Ring. So in order to get that, okay. I'm looking it up just for the heck of it. I think that might be interesting. Versions. Oh, just upgraded. Yeah, this one, this one you can't get anymore. This one that went from 1 to 80. All right. Well, yeah, a lot of comments. Interesting. Okay, well, Okay. Anyway, that's that, really. I just wanted to see what the story was on that. Okay. So, I'll just go back to Pandaria, I guess. And then I can, mail a bunch of stuff out. It's pretty cool. So, I don't know, I'm just, down here doing this. I don't know, is there...
I have many
There's a repair I can do.
Good fortune to our friends.
I guess I should be mailing stuff out. So, let's see what I've got here. To start with, I've got these items. These are all BOE items. They can go. I thought I had like minerals and stuff too, but maybe I sent that out already. No, there's something here. This and this and this, and I guess that's it. Let me see what happens, what's left over here when I am done. Yeah. Alright, so I could,
Farewell.
okay, I guess I really don't need to do anything with this right now. I could just leave the stuff that's in my bag, and I think that's okay. I think I have everything that I need here. Alright, so, well, I don't know. I should, like, put the Nami thing somewhere more. Well, I could take it off of here. I could put it here because I think this is a fine place for it. I'm not going to be using that Timeless Isle thing so much. So, I'm pretty sure I have at least one more character to do this with. But, let's see. Yeah, I think probably, I have not done it with my banker, that's the only one. So we could start by doing a little banking, I guess. So there's that. I'm just gonna... I don't know. See what I got here. Bunch of stuff. There's a lot more stuff in here than I thought there would be at this point. Alright, here we are. That's pretty neat. It's a druid. That's a druid form. That's an interesting looking flight form. I guess that's like the thing you get. I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily want that. But, okay, Valky, let's dance. So that's about 1,000 gold. About 83,000 or something like that. I guess I'll scan. This has been a while. Might as well. All right. It's doing it. It's totally not the storm crow from the lore. Oh, the flight form, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's not, I don't know, it's probably, it's a glyph, right? So it's probably exclusive with the other travel form glyphs, I'm guessing. So I kind of wonder if you probably can't use it with the one that makes your swim form into an orca. A lot of times those are exclusive, so, but I don't know for sure. But I bet. I wouldn't surprise me if it was. So, yeah, I kind of wonder, so you probably get it. Is it one of those that you get from a glyph, or is it one of those special glyphs that you get from like a dungeon somewhere, like it's a drop, and you just actually have to go in there as a druid and get it? Because it's a BOP type item. You know, the deal is like the frozen orbs aren't dropping anymore, so I was kind of wondering what they're good for, or where you get them from now. But are they still used in the same recipes? They used to drop from the heroic dungeon, and now they don't. So, oh, it's what druids get as their class mount. Oh, that does make sense. Yeah, okay. Okay, that makes sense, right? I guess they would get that, right? Right, that makes sense. All right. Probably. Otherwise, they wouldn't be on the auction house. They used to drop from the heroic dungeon that I do, like, you know, to get champion seals. They used to drop right at the end of that, but, or from one of the dailies. No, they used to drop in there. They used to get one a day from in there, and now I guess they don't drop there anymore. But I remember getting them all the time and finding, you know, them, like just selling them on the auction house, because I never actually, you know, did the recipes or anything. And what was I just doing? Let's see. So I was, okay, right. So, some of this stuff could be like, I've got like a bunch of stuff here. Okay. I don't know if I want to maybe, I think I probably want to disenchant this stuff. Let's see. Most of that, like, And this I can send this to a leather worker. A lot of the old like the endgame 80 and endgame 90, that type of stuff. The endgame level greens, they never sell, really, because the next level up is so much better. So, although they do occasionally, if you put them through, they do sell. They do sell occasionally. See what I got here. Well, this is going to sell because everything is way overpriced right now on this. And I think that's okay. This is like... Huh. Okay. It's good to check these every so often. I don't know. I could send these to, see what alts do I have here. That would be okay, huh? All right. So that'll do for now, and we'll do that. I mean, if they're not giving the orbs out in the challenge anymore, there must be a reason. Like, it's still part of the recipes that it's used in, right? So I'm not sure why they aren't giving them out anymore. I think they're probably like, I don't know, maybe they changed the recipe or they changed the requirement or something, or I don't know. It's interesting though.
Each day is a blessing.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know at all. I like that there's like knowledgeable players that pop in from time to time and I can talk to. They'll tell me some things that I didn't know or give me something to think about.
Here. Farewell. I am listening. Be careful.
All right, so that's everything here. That's all the quests. I think, oh, I guess I want to call my elemental. All right, so that I have, but we're well on our way to the Luckydo Mount, and I think it's kind of I'm a lot closer now than I thought I'd be by this time. I don't know, because I'm not doing a whole lot when it comes to banking. I really am just selling the stuff that I collect on various alts or on my main or whatever. So I'm not really doing a lot. You know, like I'm not doing a lot of like financial manipulation to get it, and I'm not buying a WoW token or anything, and so Okay, Valky, are you ready? She's ready. Alright. Kind of want to aggro them first. Oh, darn. All right. Okay, well, I really don't know what to do, but at least I have like a pretty good Alright, just running is the way to do it with this, I guess. Just as long as I stay away. And uh-oh. I stumbled into that. Did I get it? I think I might have gotten it. I think I did. I got it. All right. Okay. Okay, that's that. And I think we're going I think we're done with that. So I got what? I got like two things. One, I got one thing. It's a belt. And
Hello.
okay, I'm ready for the next thing. And what is it gonna be? Is it gonna always be Edric? I'm never sure. Like, it seems like depending on what you're doing, it might be the same for all your characters, and then if you're not in the same phase, it might not be. So I don't know. Oh, look at that. Well, that was interesting. It's a water bolt. Actually, well, he's gonna get his, something happened where he went down right away. Maybe, oh, maybe it was the water bolt. Water jet. That worked. Well, that's obviously the...
I yield. I submit. Excellent work.
Okay. All right. All right, then. I got something. I got a ring. And then I've got some grays here. And I got what? A 14 slot pack, which I don't need for any reason. I'm not sure, would this actually sell? Moving price, 5 gold. Really? Well, okay, I guess it could get sold. I don't know. I mean, it's not... It's the kind of thing where if it was bought from the If it was bought from the Traveler's Tundra Mammoth, it's gonna be relatively cheap, but more expensive than that. I can see if I remember to do that after doing this. So I don't really know, to be honest. Okie dokie.
You spoiled my grand entrance, rat.
Okay.
Did you honestly think an agent of the Lich King would be bested on the field of your pathetic little tournament?
I did. I admit it. I thought that a lot.
I've come to finish my task.
Okay. Is that it?
This farce ends here.
Alright, even my elemental took you out in one shot. That's pretty good.
My rotting flesh was just getting in the way.
Alright.
I have no need for bones to mix it.
Alright. Well, that's it. And I got something. I got hand wraps of the Wazname. And there it is. Okay, well that's that then. So now if I run outside, if I remember here, I can check on the thing here. All right, I can check here on this. I'm going to see, look at this, right? And see how much that costs. Because I think you can buy it from one of these guys. I don't remember if it's this guy or... Oh. Thick hide pack. Journeyman's backpack. Well, 12 is what you can buy it from on this mount. And, Journeyman's backpack. I don't know if that's one you can buy, like, I don't know. Okay, let's see if I spelled that right. Possibly did. Yes, I did. Okay. Dropped by, contained in. Is it sold by anyone? In Karazhan? Contained in other stuff, comments. Well, it doesn't matter. It does its round robin, but you can still, it doesn't matter. It's not binding. They're talking about it. Oh, it's too old. Maybe it bound before, but it's not a, I don't think it's a soul bound item, is it? It's not. No. But the pack I'm talking about is the thick hide pack, which is the one you can buy, but it's the same thing, basically. It's Journeyman's backpack. It's the same thing as a thick hide pack. Which goes for 12 when you buy it from your own vendor. So I suppose there's a possibility where you could profit a little bit from it.
Be well.
So maybe I'll keep it and sell it. It's not like a super expensive pack or whatever, so Alright, so now that I've done that, what do I want to do? I want to get on the flying carpet. And okay. Alright, I guess I do need to go down here to this guy. Oh, that's awesome. Oh man. Well, I gotta kill these guys anyway, so I might as well do it while I'm here. I think there's at least 3 of them on this ship. I've never done anything in Argus. Someone was trying to help me get there at some point, but mounted just in time. That's awesome. What am I doing? Oh, I'm calling the weird captain guy, right? All right. He doesn't count as a minion like what's his name does on the mountain. Yeah, you know, I don't know. It just sounds like I just might like to see it, some of it, experience some of it for myself. I don't know. I haven't been all that motivated to, because I kind of like, you know, doing the old content, but what, you know, yeah. So that's a thing, I guess. Is like 1,000 level the highest all your gear can be, or what can be your highest item level in the game as it is now? Like if you have everything as good as it can be. And you have the thing where you can have 2 legendaries. Because I think there's like you can have 2 legendaries if you have some special thing or some talent or something or other. I don't know, but or a glyph or a something. I don't know. You see 980s running around, huh? I managed to get my main up into the high 800s. That's about all I've done so far, and that's just with. You know, I had a bunch of time walking credits and I used those to buy better gear. And I went through some dungeons and we did some dungeons. That one time. With some other streamers, other players. they kind of coaxed me into doing it, so I went. And I had really lousy gear, but I went in there and I got better gear, and it was cool. It was worth it. Kind of gave me a taste for doing the end game content a little bit more. So I ended up doing more of it than I had intended to do. So I've like leveled my artifact weapon up and stuff now. So, you know, it was fun, I think. So,
Our enemies will fall.
oh, okay, well that makes sense, yeah. All right, so that's one.
What can I do for you? See you around.
Okay. All right, so there's that. I need one more. Yeah, I mean, the reason why I'm grinding for I'm grinding for heirlooms instead of endgame gear is it seems like it has more of a lasting impact. So. Yeah. But, you know, I guess once you have, I don't know, you know, the gear, it really does make a huge difference in this game, though.
Warm wishes to you.
All right, I'm done with that. But you know, I kind of like doing stuff, so it's okay with yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like collectibles, transmogs, you know. Yeah, exactly. It's like more valuable to me too because I like getting stuff. I like getting stuff that I can keep and stuff. So I don't know, it's kind of fun. I find it to be fun collecting stuff. And heirlooms are fun to collect because they have like a lasting value that goes on past the current expansion. So, and of course collectibles. Today I did mounts, you know, pets if you like pets, or I just got the fishing chair today. And thank you very much, Taco John's Bandit, for the host. And I'm where am I going next? I guess I'm going to proceed up the hill here, I guess. So I'll do that. Yeah, like mounts. There's a lot of mounts I can get. I can even get like when one of my characters gets a high enough Pandaren rep, I can get the epic Pandaren mounts. You know, just the regular ground turtles. I only have like the regular level ones so far because not that I even want them really. They're not great mounts really. But I got some kind of Triceratops looking thing the other day. I don't even know how I got it or where. But it dropped from somewhere. And And I don't have all the the mounts I can just buy. I don't have them all from Pandaria because I'm saving for the Luckydo mount. You know, the Grand Expedition Yak. So, the right transmog and mount increases damage output by 10%. That's how, what? Why is that? It could be. Are you saying there's hidden stats for having the right transmog? Are there transmog benefits? This is something I heard a rumor about once, and I'm not sure if it's true or not. So, do tell. So how can a transmog increase your damage output? Or is it just psychological? You get the mojo. I can see that.
Work complete.
Alright, now let me see. How many of those, But it's nice to have, like, stuff that looks the way you want, you know? I mean, the stuff in WoW is not super high detail anyway. You know, compared to some other games that focus more on cosmetic stuff. So... Oh, I'm not even checking to see if... Oh, okay, I can't get a new item on this character. But, you know, I've never, like, done the Stranglethorn fishing tournament, and I really ought to try doing it. It's like on Sunday, I guess, or something like that. I don't know, because I could get the ring. I've been kind of wanting to get one of the rings, and I don't have any of the Dread Pirate rings, even though I have a high level character in Draenor. I don't have like any of the rings or any of the other stuff you can get from the missions, the naval missions. I would love to have like a couple of heirlooms that characters could wear in the ring slots. That'd be so great. Yeah, I'm by no means an expert, but I just, I don't know if I have a good aesthetic sense or not. But I just remember, like, for this one, like, for how, the Burning Crusade level, staff, mage's staff was this one. And nobody has this anymore, but it was like the coolest looking thing in the game. Like a lot of stuff from Burning Crusade is really neat looking. And I just think it looks really neat. So, it's not an especially, you know, good transmog, I guess, but it's I think it's neat looking. I like the blue. That's interesting. Yeah, I agree. It's like BC gear was really neat looking. Here comes the big guy. He has a toe ring. It's not really much of a big deal. Let me get this on here. Yeah. Well, I gotta get more of these darn crystals. Yeah, exactly. Hey, guess who? Let's see, I think I need some more of these crystals, you guys. I don't know how many I need. How many do I need? I got 3, and I got 3 more to get, and I have 1 more, so I guess I need at least... I guess I need 2 more. Alright. Let's do this. That's 1. I'm out of range, really? Okay. Okay. And I need 1 more. 1 more only. Alright. I'll save this one. Okay. Alright. And, I like how if you want a really glowy kind of transmog, you can get BC stuff from the dungeons or whatever, and it'll just look so cool. Cool looking shields and weapons and cool looking shoulders and, BC had the neatest stuff. And I really like it. I like it. I probably have a lot of the transmogs from it. Not a lot, but some. Like I have this staff. I have other stuff like that. But some neat stuff dropped from here. I've got like the flame crown from the molten core, but I have it on the wrong character, so it's not, you know, it's not a cloth character. All right. Yeah, there's hardly even any point in like taking these out anymore. They used to get in the way back when you know, you're like on this level, your aggro radius was high enough where "3 weeks, you've gotten 0 tier from Molten Core." What do you mean? What do you mean exactly by that? I'm not sure I understand that. You've been getting tier 0 from Molten Core? Is that because they called it tier 0, didn't they, or something like that? Yeah. Alright, how many is that? Is that all of them? I guess it is. Alright. And I don't know, like... I'm not sure, I'm not sure. I think I don't say... For 3 miserable runs through Molten Core, you've got not a single piece of tier 1. Oh, I see. Ah, I see. I know, I only did it like one time or two, maybe twice. I can't remember how many times I did it on my main. I mean, it's fast, but there's like a lot of bosses in it. There's a lot of bosses, so you have to go all the way down, and then you have to go all the way back and get that one last one or something, and then you can kill what's his name, and it takes a while to do it, even though it doesn't take long to kill the bosses. I probably should do it. I'd probably get some cool stuff. Now that they've changed it, see, it's because things don't drop anymore. Because, it's things don't, like, it's kind of depressing because, like, things that aren't in your armor class don't drop anymore. So now instead, like, just nothing will drop if it's not, like, going to be in your armor class. So if you go in with a group, it might be more exciting because at least people will get stuff, you know. But like, you know, like you used to go into like that dungeon that I was just in, you know, the not Trial of the Champions, but what is it called again? Anyway, that one that I do every time, that heroic one, to get the 3 extra champions marks. You know, like used to be like every drop, there's 3 there's 3 levels of it, right? Through 3 groups of things you have to do, and with each one you got drops. So, you know, you'd get, if you went in there by yourself, you'd get like,
Good luck, friend.
you know, like you'd get a cloth item and a leather item, and maybe you'd get lucky and get, you know, whatever was in your armor class. But like a couple, 2 or 3 things would drop. And so now hardly anything drops because only stuff in your class drops now. And so you can't get the things you want just for fun. Like, you know, you can't get the Embrace of Madness if you're in that, unless you're a cloth wearer. But I guess if you could get it on another armor class if you went in as a group, maybe they could pass it to you or something. I'm not actually sure. Yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of like, it's fun to just get all the stuff. Plus, if you're grinding, you know, if you're doing this over and over again, you're also kind of like it's the Illuminati eye thing. That's the I was looking at a different window and it just had an X. All right, so I can't get that extra quest to do this, so I just have to just do the one. I never quested through here on this character. So let's see, I need to put this on here. And, alright. Well, this is much easier to do if you're not doing 2 quests at the same time, actually. Sure. Yeah, I mean, you know, it might be better if you could run them over and over, but, you know, you used to be able to, like, so if you got stuff you didn't want or need, you could at least sell it for gold, but now you just get nothing. So you're lucky if you get 1 or 2 pieces from a dungeon, from a run like that. So let's see, have I finished that quest or not? I guess I have. So I guess I can hit this again, right? Which one is it? It's this one. Okay. So, you know, you used to get more gold from doing the like heroic dungeons that were like a low level, because you'd get more stuff. Plus you might get a couple of cosmetic things you just wanted, just because, you know, some people just want stuff because they want it. So, you know, I'm kind of like that. You know, some stuff is not practical or even good for transmog because it's the wrong armor class, but at least, you know, sometimes you just want a costume, or I don't know. I'm like that. Not everyone's like that, but I'm kind of like that.
Be careful.
Good fortune.
Blessings upon your family.
Well, and I know I can't get anything this time, so... Okay, I got a lot of champion seals though, so I can, I got one more thing to turn in. Alright, let's see what I get in here. Okay.
Good luck, friend.
Hey there, how are you doing, man? Yeah, I'm doing okay, I guess.
What brings you here?
I should be like going to the grocery store though. I have like,
Farewell.
my fridge is severely depleted,
Be careful.
so I don't know. So let's see what I got here. I got this I can get rid of, and all this stuff can go, and all this stuff can go. So that's everything. And I can teleport back to Stormwind and sell some stuff. I don't know, I could go like, I've got like a little bit of time, but it kind of looks like I need to be cutting back my bandwidth though right now. So I'll start by doing that, I guess. See how that goes. Gets busy during this time of night, so I'll cut it back 100 at a time though, so it doesn't get too bad if it doesn't have to be. Seems to be okay, really. Yeah, it's not too bad actually. Doing okay. And well, I'm gonna see what I got here in the mail. Nothing. And I'm gonna just I'm just gonna like, okay, see what it says about this. It kind of shows me like a reasonable price is going on. I could probably sell it for about that, so I'll do that. And then this is whatever, someone's got this posted for really cheap, but I'm just gonna ignore that. I guess that's it, really. It's a tradition, you know. I mean, like in the vanilla days, like you spent a lot of time in the auction house because you really needed gold, and gold was scarce, so you had to get good at the auction house. And so, you know, you're standing there for long periods of time, you might as well be doing something like dancing, so, you know. I don't believe I ever received a tip from dancing. But I don't know, I've got kind of a long story about, like, pretending to be a girl, the kind of whole concept of it. And, you know, not for nefarious reasons, but just to understand, you know, how people react. And I've got, like, a lot to say about it, actually. But I've been putting it off for a while because there's a couple things I want to do before I tell that story to anyone. And I'm sure I'll be once I start telling it, I'll be telling it for a long time because, you know, not everyone that comes in is going to hear it, and, you know, it might be interesting to some people and it might not be interesting to others, and so it's kind of hard to say, you know, who would like the story even, but it's kind of it is an interesting story though. Yeah, I mean, that's like what you had to do. So you used to spend a lot of time in the auction house, and I got really good at it. So I got to where I was good at just buying and selling stuff. And I'm not doing that with this playthrough, but, you know, I got a really interesting set of stories about playing a female character and the different way people react to you and etc. And it's pretty interesting, or some people would probably find it interesting. I definitely learned some things about. I learned some valuable things. I learned some valuable things that had more to do with more than just a game. I learned things. I learned valuable things about girls and guys by doing it, actually. Sure. Do I have you on the list? No. Okay. Okay. Right, but yeah, like I said, there's a lot. I don't want to go into it now. I'm not ready to talk about it quite yet, but it's very interesting what I learned. And it's not like everything. It's not like some of it's not what you would expect. Let's put it that way. So I think I'm done here. I don't know if I want to stay on, or I should maybe make myself go to the store. I really have to go to the grocery store. I'm like way overdue on that. So maybe I will do that now. It's dark out anyway. In my part of town, in my part of the world. some do. I definitely knew some that did, but it's not as many, certainly. I'm not sure what the percentage is. Certainly with a game as big as WoW, it's probably got a higher percentage of girls playing than used to be. But I don't know. Yeah, for some reason though, girls aren't as interested in playing this type of game. I'm not exactly sure like what they prefer, like what has a. Are there any games that have like a high girl population, like higher than the guys playing? And would depend on the style of game, maybe what would fit their temperament. But I'm not really sure. I know there's actually like lots of studies on it though. But when it comes to WoW, I know it's, you know, it's something like 10% or 15% or something like that.
Need help?
At one point it was even much lower than that. But like in, you know, I don't know, in the first guild I was in, I knew there was a mom and her daughter that both played, and they'd get on Ventrilo and talk and stuff, and you know, I mean, it's okay. But it's definitely not as many. It's definitely not as many as the guys that play it. But there seem to be plenty of girls that play like all the different types of games, but it definitely seems like it's a minority compared to the guys playing. But I'm not exactly sure why that is. I mean, it's probably for a variety of reasons, but anyway. Fortnite, you know, I mean, I guess, I don't know if it's a high percentage though when it comes to Fortnite. Like, I don't know, I've never played Fortnite myself, or PUBG, or any game like that. Like, I'm not very good at PvP games anyway, so I usually don't play them because, you know, when I had to do PvP in WoW to get an achievement, for example, it just took me forever. I had to carry, like, the flag in Eye of the Storm either once or some number of times, I can't remember, for that one long strange trip achievement. And I probably did that instance 50 times. And as a paladin, you know, it's not the best class to play that anyway, but to carry the flag. So I just, you know, I would just go in there and grab the flag, run, get killed, grab the flag, run, get killed again. I kept doing that over and over and over and over, and probably around, you know, I would say it nearly 50 times. And finally, one time I got there, and it was like, no, I don't know why, but it's like nobody was there. I just carried the flag and nobody was around. So I just did it as many times. I don't remember whether it was more than one time. I think it was more than one time, but I don't remember for sure. And I had to keep carrying it, and I just did it all in that one time. Like, it was probably like the 47th time or something that I went in there. And and for some reason nobody was there doing anything, or maybe people were just, maybe it was an achievement run and everyone, the Horde and the Alliance people, were all just you know, trading flag runs, So maybe it was like a pre-made and I just happened into it. And, you know, like people used to do for the, Hala, Burning Crusade instance, or not instance, but like the PvP area. And, they used to trade, because you used to have to get PvP to, no, on my Paladin. My Paladin is my main. And I just like, so it was like, you know, since I'm not good, I didn't even have PvP gear and stuff, and so I just kept grabbing the flag and running, you know. And sure, you can bubble while you're doing it, and you know, that's, but like, experienced PvPers, they know how long your bubble's gonna last, so you're not gonna make it if they want to kill you. And so, but I don't know, all of a sudden I just got into one instance, nobody was there, and I just carried the flag, carried the flag, carried the flag. I never even saw another player the whole time. I mean, not another enemy player, anyway. I don't even know where they were. Like, I didn't even see, after running out of the starting gate, I don't think I ever saw any players when, oh, I guess that makes sense, huh? You know, I don't know. I don't remember ever hitting my bubble. So it could be that I hit my bubble and that caused me to drop the flag. I'm sure that's true. So, you know, but yeah, I just kept running it over and over, and finally, just magically, just nobody was there after, you know, dozens and dozens of times going in there. But it's been so long ago, I'd forgotten about that. So, you know, because somebody said, you know, somebody said that when I brought it up. Somebody said, well, you've got the bubble. And I said, well, yeah, but they're going to know how long that's going to last. But, you know, honestly, to be honest with you, I don't even really remember. But actually, now that you say that, it makes me think, I think I probably tried to bubble and it makes you drop the flag. So you can't use it. That's probably true. Anyway, took me a long time to get it, but I have the long strange strip mount. I have it. It's where is it on this list here? Where is that thing? It's called Violet. Yeah, Violet Proto Drake. Yeah. Yeah. And it took me almost 2 years to get, because there was one thing left on the achievement that I didn't have, and I had to wait another year for it. It was like the blue helm that, it was the blue helm that you got at Halloween. And I mean, this was like a huge long grind, and it took me literally, I had to wait another year for one more item after completing everything except for not having this blue pumpkin helm, you know. So and then right after I got it, I got the Time Lost Proto Drake just by accident. But that was at the time when, you know, the mount was a thing that had the speed, so I actually had a little while where I had the fastest mount you could get. And then, you know, after the next expansion, they changed it into like a training thing where it was all in the training. So like the Time Lost. Yeah, Time Lost. I have that too. That was just pure luck. I just stumbled on it while I was in Northrend doing other stuff. doesn't say like how long you've had it, does it? Or does it? Like, is there achievements for these mounts? Like if you look under like achievements, yeah, I know it was just luck. Although I did have a, oh, the purple, yeah. Yeah, that one, like I said, especially, you know, there's like a few PvP things you have to do, and you know, if you have no skill at PvP, you just have to, like, just hope for the best. I mean, I felt like successfully carrying the flag in Eye of the Storm, I figured this is I'm never going to be able to do it until, you know, I just kept doing it over and over again. It took me days of that's all I did, you know. And I just eventually got lucky with the group where there was just nobody. There was nobody fighting. I don't know what happened, actually. I have no idea. They were all like hanging out in the starting area, not doing anything, just AFKing for some reason, maybe, or like I said, maybe they were trading flag runs. Like in Hala, people would get in Hala and they would trade kills in Hala in the level 70 PvP open world area. And you don't even need to do that anymore now, because in Draenor you can get those marks so that you can get the mount without doing PvP. You get Hala research tokens and Hala something or other tokens. There's like 2 different things you get from that. And you can actually get that mount without doing PvP, because hardly anyone goes there anymore, and the only way to get it is if you get a group together and you trade off, you and some horde guys, and trade off killing each other to get these marks. Oh, I see. I see that was your comment got caught by AutoMod. I see another one here. Yeah, BC also had that. They also had that that zone in Zangarmarsh where there was PvP objectives, and in the Terokar Forest there were those towers, and I mean all that stuff's still there, I guess. People hardly ever go there though, so you usually can solo if you want to claim all those towers. Usually you can just go do it because nobody's ever doing it. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's not, I don't know, you know, I mean, I never tried it during the actual, you know, expansion, so I wasn't much of a PvPer, so I wasn't, you know, I'm just dismal. Yeah, well that makes sense. I mean, it was a hard one to do, and it was you know, there were objectives that were worth getting, you know, because there were mounts you could get from it and stuff, and Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, I know that like people would get together and do it, and they would trade kills just to get the tokens, so they could, you know, get the stuff you could buy from the vendor. But you know, now nobody does that anymore because you can get it from Draenor garrison missions now. Yeah, and I mean I remember getting those 3 towers in Hellfire, and sometimes I do it just for the heck of it. And you know, sometimes you get lucky, even if you didn't have PvP skills, you could just do it. And you know, like now people want to do it at least once because there's like an achievement for doing it or something, I think. But I can't remember. There was an achievement for doing one of those. I'm not sure if there is one for the one in Zangarmarsh or not. But there's definitely some for... Yeah, it's basically a free Talbook for everyone. That's obvious. That's actually when I got mine. I didn't have mine. I decided that was about when, like, I don't know, I think I remember, I'm trying to think when I started mount collecting, like with the real, like in earnest, like more, I don't know. But right now I'm not, like, I've got so many, I want to get this mount, that's what I'm here for. I want to get this mount, the transmog mount.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummels.
That has the transmog guy on it.
Find good trails.
But like, you didn't have yours, and oh, but you're like a serious PvPer though, aren't you?
I have many lucky doos. You like? Punches, lucky doos, and loot.
And then I remember this mount used to be a reforging mount, actually. And then they just added transmog to it after they took reforging out of the game.
Shop, browse, smell.
And what is this guy? This guy sells like Pandaren level. And he sells a thick hide pack also, just like the Draenor, or just, yeah, just like the Draenor, or I mean the Northrend Mammoth basically has like most of the same stuff, except he's got Pandaren food.
Farewell, friend of the Grummels.
But like getting all the, I don't know much about like getting all the stuff from like the arena fighting, and like there's like one heirloom you can get from the arena. You know, the whatever they call it, the fight club that's in the tram area. You have to have really good gear to get that stuff, I guess. Yeah, exactly. That's why I want it. Because then you know, when you level, you can still keep your transmog, and you don't have to run back to do it. So it's definitely something that, you know, it's definitely something that you want. I definitely want it. But I don't know, I guess maybe I'm gonna I'm gonna say goodbye for now. And I gotta like go to. So, I don't know what's going on here. How old am I? Oh, it's this. Well, I'm going off. I'm getting off anyway, so I think this is like I think this is it for me for right now. So we'll see you later, you guys. Bye-bye now.